conceive this love is here to stay. Roll the dice and let the chips fall where they may. Paper promises cave in and fly away. Every which way, there's somewhere else to turn. The one you love lights up to watch you burn. I wish you thought about me once today. You should believe we're better off this way. I dream about you every single day. You can't conceive this love is here to stay. Every which way, there's somewhere else to turn. The one you love lights up to watch you burn.
Good evening. Me. Let me just double check that the mic is on the right setting. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Let me open up. Let's change that first. Let's open up. My brain is not functioning. There it is. There we go. I got it. I eventually got it. Play Definitive Edition. Man, I can't even remember the controls to this game. I think I beat it twice, but fuck, that's loud. I use cheats every time, so this time I'm not using cheats, but I am using mods. So they affect character creation, lore, they add some abilities, they add different classes. Alright, let me just turn off the other music, since the game has music. Let's just make sure the audio is... Yeah, it seems alright. I'm gonna turn it down a bit actually. Otherwise you won't be able to hear me over the game. Fuck it, let's go 50%. No, actually I'll keep it up here so I can hear it. But then in OBS I will turn it down just a tad. There we go. Much better. Actually no, not much better. It looks like it's about the same level as I am. So we turn it down a tad more. I got the sniffles because I left my drink bottle in the freezer. I was like, yeah, I'll fill up my water bottle, I'll put it in the freezer over dinner, and then get it out after dinner. It'll be nice and chilled. Well, it's got a layer of fucking ice around the outside of it. It's like it's cloned itself on the inside of the bottle. That's funny. Except, I don't think I need to change any of these. I know the frame rate's gonna fucking drop though on the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just keep these all high. Okay. Show subtitles, good. Tutorial boxes. I don't remember things, so maybe. I'm probably gonna get the hang of it quickly. I'm gonna spend like fucking 2 hours in character creation, honestly. Alright, let's go story. Single player. I don't remember what I'm pretty sure I've played the classic mode. Alright, we'll go with story mode just because I'm a fucking cheatsy doodle and I don't know how to play the game without cheats. Should I go Sebel again? She was really good with the mod that I had. Oh wait, no! Fuck! Ah, fuck! I gotta restart. I gotta cancel and restart. I didn't enable all the mods that I had, so there's no fucking class mods or anything like that. I forgot you had to do that before the game starts. Hurry up and load. Alright. Let's have a look. Actually, I wonder. I think it is actually in the game. Okay. I kind of want to escape and double check that the mods are actually loaded though. Mods. Yes. Okay. Good. Let's go back here. Load up the game again. Kind of like the soundtrack to this game. That's why I want to keep the audio on. I really want to get Baldur's Gate 2, even though it's early access. It's still $90 Australian. It looks so good. It's made by these guys and pretty much plays the same way, except it's the Baldur's Gate universe. Alright, let's go back to Sebel, because I like her lore, but I want to be a vampire because they have a really cool ability that basically lets you throw blood at doors and stuff and unlock it. Fuck, where is it? God, there it is. Okay. Sebel. Dead. Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm using Sebel, who's got an origin story. So her talents, yeah, standing in blood would help. Lone wolf maybe would be a good talent. Actually, I'll take that off and go with lone wolf first. Lone Wolf provides +2 max AP, +2 recovery AP, +30% vitality, +60% physical armor, +60% magic armor, and doubles invested points and attributes up to a maximum of 40. And combat abilities except polymorph ability up to a maximum of 10 while you're adventuring solo with at most one companion. This bonus is temporarily moved when there are more than 2 members in the current party. It's incompatible with the glass cannon. Okay. Appearance. God, she's so lanky. Skin color. Whee! A billion different colors because that's what I did. Fuck it, let's make her pale as shit. Okay, there were no face mods. I was like, are there any? But I'm pretty sure there's a face mod for humans. Not Sebo or elves. I like her ears on that one. I think there's hair mods for this one. Make her go bald. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, maybe there's not. Actually, no, I think this is a hair mod. Could be wrong, could just be elf class. I'll keep that version and change the hair color to the hundreds of ones that I have. Make myself my VR chat character? Fucking yes. Her eyes are green though. I don't know how to change the eye color. Voice Sebel. Presets. Let's edit the skills. Oh wait, no. So the lockpicking ability is her class ability, but you unlock it after getting a ring after a certain amount of levels. No, not a ring. A heart. You get a human heart, you consume it when you reach a certain level, and it gives you a choice of abilities, and I always choose the lockpicking one. Alright. I've currently got Stalk. Jump to your enemy, make yourself visible for 1 turn. Slash, attack your enemy for 16 to 17 physical. And Bite. Sink your fangs into the neck of your enemy, causing 12 to 13 piercing damage. From the Scoundrel ability, I've also got Chloroform, Blow a Kiss, I think. Oh no, those are ones I can choose from. Basically, Vampire is like a mix between Rogue, a little bit of Succubus, and Necromancy. But it's mostly Rogue because the abilities use daggers. Tags. Fortunately, she's always got the Outlaw tag. I can't get rid of it. Because it's her origin, I can't change anything else. Okay. Let's go with... yeah, let's go with the cello. Here we go. Start game. I love the storytelling in this. It's so good.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. easier to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Whoosh. I just realized that that merch icon is in the way of the chat box, so some of the text might end up getting cut off. Also, you can't see my health bar.
Still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Fine. I'm pretty sure I have no cheats or anything enabled. I don't have any mods that allow cheats, they just change the lore and stuff.
What a dismal way to wake. In the belly of the beast. Let's see if I can grope my way out.
Alright, I forgot. I pretty much point and click. I need to find stuff. Some cash. And maybe a weapon. I'm pretty sure this is just the tutorial stage. It tells you how to like move stuff around. I'll do it anyway, fuck it. Ooh, coin.
An animal pen. How utterly charming.
Kiki. Stinky.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
I got kicked by a sheep. Read. Actually, I might need to read it in my inventory. Alright, here we go. Yes. Exit. It was another menu with mods that I used. I'm pretty sure this is just to configure my... No, I would like it to be off. I'm pretty sure it just means that there are going to be people in the world where I can change a class. Alright. Let's open this. Steal some shit. I'll take that and that and that. Read. Orders from the guard steward. Important. It's come to my attention again that several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes onto the pressure plates. Oh yeah, there's a pressure plate in here. Okay. Come with me. And then in here. And then over here. And then over here. Give me that dagger, bitch. I need to equip it. Also, I need to configure these. Why do I have 2 resurrects on my bar? Okay, that can go over there. That can go over there. Here. Yeah, you can go there too. That's a scroll. Pretty much all I can do until I unlock other abilities. Ew, there's oil. Is he asleep? Yes. Game saved. I wonder if I can do this. Can I attack?
Worms take you. I'm
Fuck.
not one to let sleeping dogs lie.
Alright. Did not realize I could do that. Oh, I need a separate key, don't I? Oh no, it's here. It's just a bowl. What was that button? There's a button you can hold down. Okay, so it's not tab. There we go, it's alt. Now I can actually see what's in here. Let's go get this bad boy. I don't particularly care to deal with that guy, because I've played this so many times before that I know he's just going to attack me anyway, even if I save him. Take all of the junk, so that I may use it later. Unlikely, but yeah.
Empty.
Empty. Was there? Man, I played this too many times while hang on, what if I throw it at something? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's just go back around. It's only a food storage thing. Food might be good, but I'd rather buy potions. Sheep. Yes. I thought it was a tutorial deck. Alright. What can I get?
Take him into this room. Or was he already here?
I could probably sell the gold cup. Hello, whoever you are.
Why, there you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
I could tell her that.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
I told her I killed the dude downstairs.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Alright, let's muse that by the room shape you can tell you're an Aleutian class frigate. But why?
Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Just gonna take my leave and walk away.
Good gods.
There's
been a murder here.
In fact, ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Let's ask her why she's letting us so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, we could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Let's ask if she's investigating her fellow Magisters.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister.
Interesting.
It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
I mean, I already know what the end goal is, but at the same time, I still don't want to fucking trust the Magisters, so,
Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you
I told her my price is considerably
Whoever
higher,
did
and she
this
said nope.
is dangerous.
Alright, let's go this way to talk to the other passengers.
I forgot how to sing. I did.
Let's talk to
There
Los.
you are, wife. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of
She just called me wife?
that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are,
Let's
Spout
take her arm.
Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
What a long fucking name.
What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Let's see, what should we say? Say, that's true enough. Shake her hand. Lucy, presume.
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
I'm assuming if I tell her that she ought to have a look around with me, that she becomes part of my party, but I kinda don't want her on my party. Let's just take our leave.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
She's like possessed or something.
They're picking us off one by one.
And we just skipped to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
Who are you,
The
Fane?
elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
We're the same race, dude.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Let's use Sebel law.
I am not as brittle as all that, young lady. My fingers will hardly... Although perhaps you mean... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, fellow elf. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
Which answer should I give? Let's ask about his book.
I do not believe I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Oh, I've got 3 answers to give that are lore related. Or character, story, whatever related. So we've got a Sebel answer, an Elf answer, and a Scholar answer. Sebel answer is say that history differs from one memory to the next. It's as much in flux as the present and the future. The Elf answer is say that memories of the past are precious to your people. At least they were until your homelands were destroyed. Or Scholar, well, Cranley Hubert's work. Hubert. I don't fucking know how to say that. Is generally seen as the authority, but you can recommend some histories of each race. I mean, I already threatened him once with the Sebel answer, so I think I'm gonna go Elf. Say that memories are part of your precious people.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods.
Motherfucker, we're the same race.
This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admit that some things just aren't known. Look at him incredulously. The gods are forces of nature. They don't have history. Ask why he's so curious about gods, or a Scholar answer. If he wants legends, he shouldn't be reading a history book. I think I'm gonna go with the gods are forces of nature answer.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else?
I feel like he would have answered that question the same way, no matter what answer I put.
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Shrug and take my leave.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your
Wait.
appetite.
Let's take some
Don't you
beer.
get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
What else can we take?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right.
What's
I
that?
always knew you'd turn
What's
out
his name?
drops in
Ilfan?
Ben Nest.
He was a pretty good
Kind
companion
always
last
come
time.
closest to our divine.
If I was not playing Sebel, I think she stands over here. So, who do I want as my companion?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Tell him to think twice before addressing you like a child, or ask what you're meant to be hearing, or wave his request away and ask him what he knows about the murder, or take my leave. I think I'm gonna answer with what I'm meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
I'm gonna quieten and listen to the sounds of the
A
ship.
wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And
The ship is moaning like a sick man.
sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Let's close our eyes and try and let the ambient sounds fade away.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Ghetto. Good news.
Ask him what's got him so excited. That was nothing more than a rat. Nod, you heard it. What's it supposed to be? Decide to leave him to his soundscape and take your leave. Let's go with what is it supposed to be.
The wheel, don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, Only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard? Ask why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. Note he must be a practiced sailor. Oh, number 2 or number 3? Let's go number 3. Practiced sailor.
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, Gero.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan you want in, say nothing but look him over once more before leaving or leave. I think I'm just gonna take my leave. Who else can we talk to?
You've got this.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we?
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Let's humour him, or mumble through clenched jaw, or slap away his hand. Let's slap away his hand.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
You could tell him we're a wizard in the kitchen. We can't tell a turkey from a turnip. Or just don't answer and take my leave. I'm gonna go with turkey from a turnip.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips.
Penis.
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
I've got a Sebel answer here. Tell him you're handy with a needle, but probably not in the way he imagines. Yeah, we'll go with the Sebel answer.
Yes, well, I'll count that as a no, shall I? On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
We could say we have personal pride. We could tell him we can't recall the last time we bathed, or we just tell him to bugger off. Let's go with can't recall the last time I bathed.
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Cool.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
We can assume a sad face and tell him we're disappointed. Or stare at him blankly, he was looking for you to be his what now? Or tell him you've half a mind to punch him in the face. Or we can say a Sebel answer, smirk, and say he's a dead man. Let's go with Sebel.
I'll have you know that threatening one's master is punishable by death. You'll never attain the rank of slave with manners such as that. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
My house is shaking. As soon as he stopped talking, I heard rumbling and I could see the curtains shaking.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampiophant.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
I've got an outlaw answer here. I can move closer to him, Or I could move closer but clench my fists in case things go south, or turn and walk away. I'm pretty sure Ifan's also an outlaw, so I'm wondering if I'll get brownie points.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Ask him why the Magister suspects him. This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around, and take my leave. Let's go with why he's suspected of murder.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing.
So threatening. So threatening.
Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old.
Wait, why has he got
Only
pointed
difference
white
is
teeth?
Somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I am still curious about the murders. Let's ask if he did it.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Let's ask him if he knows anything about Forjoy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Ah! There's so much condensation on my water bottle. It picked up my, the little doily thingies that you put cups and stuff on so it doesn't mark the table. I forgot what that coaster. A coaster. I'm so dumb.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
Drinking this ice cold water on a cold day is just making my nose really runny. Alright. Let's see, what can we say? We can say, like to meet Alexander, show him what you exactly think at this divine order, tell Ifan that's one acquaintance you're not eager to make, and say you have no interest in Alexander, all you care about is surviving Fortjoy. Yeah, no, I don't like...
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Heh.
Name?
Let's go with the Sebel answer.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook.
I have a feeling that's gonna come back to bite me in future.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Who should I party up with? I don't even know if we can party up with that elf Fane. Let's see.
You mind? I'm really rather...
No, he won't talk to me anymore. Okay, so I guess not. Jeez, we don't really get much choice, do we? I don't like all of these characters that you can pair up with.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
I don't want to be with the prince because he's a fucking asshole. I don't want to be with Ifan because the fucking voice gets annoying. I don't want to be with a dwarf. Not because he's short. Actually, I don't even know if you can be with the dwarf.
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
He's like half outlaw, half good boy.
I'll give you that knuckle if you
And my nail just broke. That's great. And I don't want to be with Losa because I don't know. I don't like her Joker personality. I do know that you can romance characters in this though. You just have to build up rapport. So whoever I go with now will probably be the partner at the end game. Someone who can heal would be good, but I don't know about any of their abilities. Fuck it, let's just go with Losa.
Take it easy, Chief. You don't want to get noticed for...
Alright, I guess I can't do it anymore. Once I stop talking to them, that's it. What's this? Oh, that's the murder victim. I never did find out, did I? Can I... Oh, let's go in here.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty.
Here's the register, ma'am. You faring okay so far?
Tell him we've been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-walking, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
In I go. Oh, it's the witch.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Wait, so there was no way to... Because I know this cutscene ends up going to the main part where you have to get out of the ship. So there's no way to go back and tell them who the murderer was. Is it just automatically completed once you go into this cutscene? Because, like, you literally can't do anything else but go into this cutscene to solve it. Interesting.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
My house is still shaking, by the way. I think there's a storm outside.
The woman's mad. You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
If I remember correctly, she ends up being a Wendigo. We could say yes sir and turn a leaf, or this may be a perfect opportunity to create a mutiny, or address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by there are others whose life must end. Let's go with 3.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
What the fuck?
I'm just about to create a scene.
Do my collar.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
I am in a fight. Skadoosh. I just realized I've got my hat on. I don't want my hat on. Do I have anything that I can change my weapon out for? Sword. What's in it? Nothing in my backpack. Let's get rid of that scroll on my bar because I don't want it. I don't really need it either. Have you got any? What about your guts? You've got some coin. More coin. Nothing. Oh, notes. Let's see. I have to read. That's a requisition letter? Read. Few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough, but they'll make new friends sooner or later. And when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Or most of them. That elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen. Some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be first to get cured if they're ever cured at all. Alright, third letter is another requisition letter. There's water everywhere. And blood. I don't think I can Oh, hang on. Let's steal all this food off the table. Because we're gonna need food. I accidentally picked up a plate. Ah, shit. Don't walk around. Can't see because that beam. Give me that fish. Bread, wine, pie. Give me some more food. Oh, what's in here? Wait. Oh, fuck's sake. What is in here? I can't even grab anything. Wait. Empty cups. Deck of cards. Oh yeah, I can hold this. I can take a broken source collar. What's out here? That was not a good noise. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't have talking to animals, so I can't talk to this dog.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick.
Yeah, give me a minute. I need to loot everyone's bodies. Sure, I'll go with the pants. Chest. More pants that I don't want.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Oh wait, that's the way up. I want to go over here. I want to loot everyone else first. Sounds like they're having trouble on top.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
Oh, this dude's still here. What the fuck?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
That's two people who are reading this book now.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Wait, he was an elf. I just realized it's Fane.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it, the elf. He's the elf that was reading the book.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. I want to get above deck.
One of your race's weaknesses is having your lungs filled with water until you can no longer breathe. So, try to avoid that, perhaps.
The skeleton resumes his search, leafing through page after page, while hunching over the book in a futile attempt to keep it dry.
Alright, let's try and get in this
The
door.
marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is, a warning of death fog within.
Why are they storing death fog on the ship?
You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply...
Yeah, no. I ain't going in there. I don't want death fog. Up we go.
By the gods.
Oh, dude got pummeled. Let's see. They're just out of range. Okay. Let's bite. Dead. Oh, he got me though. Let's try this one. Bang! And the dirt is gone. Alright. Give me a look at these. Oh, it's gonna blow up. Wait, what the fuck is up there? Someone's up there still. Oh no, there is no one up there. Hang on, do I have any abilities that I can use? No. I want to unlock them though. Oh, they already... Never mind. The brain put them out.
A lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Let's see, what can we call the dwarf? A yellow-bellied coward? Ship trembles beneath your feet with the kid's right, so go back and look for survivors. Tell the kid Gilla's right, you just came from lower deck, you're not going back down. Or reach for the release mechanism and forget the others, you just want off this bloody ship. I mean, either way, I don't get on the boat, so I'll go look for survivors.
There's a ladder right over there. You can go.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Yeah. I go save people now. Oh, hang on, she's still alive.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Never mind, can't save her. That Magister in there that was...
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder.
Oh.
There's a wait. Void woken.
Alright, I guess I'm going first. I'll go this way. Hello? Let me backstab you. Not enough AP. I could do this.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Okay, so the dwarf was someone you could choose for a party member.
I thought void woken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
Which one has healing spells? I don't know which one has healing spells. Fucking... like... That's in the way. Oh, that was it. Alright.
Let's head above decks for some air.
I hear something.
I could go down and save her. Or not. Who's the Kraken? I'm floating underwater. Save me.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
I fucking hate Dallas. She's such a bitch of a character. Who do I want on my party? I'm assuming the skullhead guy is the one with the healing powers, because I didn't actually see him fighting.
I've death before, but that was a particularly intimate dance. I suppose I'm...
Yeah, so this is one of the mods. It basically has people with different professions
Brachus Rex, ruler to some, tyrant to others.
who stand around in major areas in order for you to change your profession, so to speak. You have a source
The
collar.
child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
What? Tell the kid to keep to himself, give him a Sebble answer, tell him it's lizards you're to worry about and his own kind. Give him an elf answer, ask him why not. What has he heard about your kind? Let's give him an elf answer.
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
We can tell him he's heard mostly wrong. Smile, you know your kind are considered cannibals, but you didn't know illiterate had joined the list. Or chant an elvish children's song about a foolish human who tried to fight the sea. Let's just tell him he's mostly wrong.
The child's eyes grow wide.
People ask you to eat them?
We can nod and tell him that's how we share memories, or tell the child you can't explain an aeon of elvish culture to him. Let's go with the ever memories one.
Really? Neat. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
So you must be, wouldn't be here, ask if he thinks you look like one, or nod. Let's go with nod, because it says by the looks of the collar around his neck, so he's he.
The child looks at you
shit.
straight on,
I pressed 2 instead of 3.
searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy. Ask him why he's out here alone, and tell the child he should run along. Let's ask him why he's alone.
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
Ask him if his parents know who he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Oh, you poor child. Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Void Woken not far off the coast.
But you didn't die.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Say you survived the Void Woken attack by skinning your teeth. You should really find somewhere.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Take my leave. Guess not. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's all sorts of skill books in here. These are for Necromancer, though. They're all Necromancer books. Wait.
Garbage.
Ooh! I'll take that. It pays to look around, I guess. Are there any more? Wait, so who would be my profession? Because I'm pretty sure they give you skill books. No, it's just a warlord who's great. Happy to see me. Oh. Nothing. Okay. Let's grab some whisperwood.
Void Woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Still a bit too far away. Ah, I thought I stabbed it, but I guess not. It's just a symbol.
Into the dark! I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Oh, it's because I had that open while
From the ship. I would have chosen a swifter death for him myself.
That's unfortunate. But he died anyway. Leather scraps. Gimme, gimme. God, there's a lot of shells around here. Ooh. Oh. Nip, nip. Okay. Read. I need to read it in my inventory, don't I? Give me skills! Give me XP too. What's down here? Sharp rocks. More shells. Oh. Lizard boy. Give me some loot. What's over here? That's where I came from, isn't it? Wait. Did I go over here? I feel like I'm missing an area. In here, maybe? No. I know there's an area that I can get to through a wall. Up here.
A black cat. What's this? I found something.
Wait, what? What did I find? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this here.
I need a shovel.
I do need a shovel. But where do I get a shovel from? Oh, there it is. I am so smart. I'll take that. And that. And let's take a bedroll too. Helps with healing. Right, let's go back over here. Is it over here? Yes. Oh, it's a grave. I just noticed there's a fucking cross. Oh. I am defeating a ghoul. A freshly buried corpse. Let's bite it. Now he's poisoned. Thank you. I know that the guards in Fort Joy don't like cats. If I go near them with the cat that's following me, they'll kill it.
What's this? I found something.
Oh! I have armor. And a bow. I won't use the bow, I'll keep the dagger because that's my abilities. Oh, here we go. Vampire Sacrifice. As your vampiric abilities grow, you are finally able to activate one of your family's heirloom rings. The first feels heavy, the second light, and the third hums in your hand. Knowing you can only wear one at a time to receive its benefits, you make a selection. The first ring is Dig Vaslov's Ring of Brawn, increasing your strength and constitution by 1 as well as boosting chance to hit by 5%. Ring 2, light on your feet with a penchant for hiding in the shadows. You elect to wear Lady Mavra's Ring, agility increasing finesse and sneaking by 1 and dodging by 5%. 3, believing in the infinite possibilities of the mind, and you deduce that it would be most wise to don Countess Viviana's Ring of Willpower, increasing intelligence and telekinesis by 1 and vitality by 5. Ooh, okay. Ring 2 agility. That's more a rogue ring. So let's go with that. Equip. I've got so many keys already. Fuck's sake. I remember every playthrough I've done, I just kept hoarding keys. Because they didn't destroy once they were supposed to be used. There's Fame. Where is... I know there's a... Okay, maybe not. I thought there was a thing there that I could loot.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Let's curiously ask what he's doing.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
We can admit that we're surprised to find him here, ask what his business is with the body, not towards the cops, anything valuable, or tell him he shouldn't hang around too long. Let's go with, let's admit we're surprised he's here.
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Let's ask what his business is with the body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
Delicately but viciously?
I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Let's ask why he needs to make a mask.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Look at him curiously. What does he mean? Not his kind. Ask how exactly he makes a mask once he has the face. Let's go with 3. Ask how he makes the mask.
Oh, please. It is far too complicated. It requires more finesse than can be achieved by a rock tied to a stick, which I assume is your oeuvre. No, but once I have extracted the required material from this specimen, it will all be rather simple. And then I can return to finding my people. I cannot be the last Eternal. The rest of them are somewhat absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Alright, let's ask if he wants to be our companion.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous.
I don't actually know what his skills are.
You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Nod. It could work out well for both of us.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
I'd much rather him cast, because that means he can cast, was it, What's that spell that does the rain puddle? We can tell him he's fine as a wizard, or we can say if he knows much magic. Let's go with much magic.
Much magic?
Oh, here you
I was
go.
controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer?
Interesting. We can go with cleric, enchanter, witch, or a wizard, or a conjurer. Witch sounds good. Especially since I'm a rogue type, so I'll hide most of the time. Yeah, we'll go with witch.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid.
That settles it.
Very well. Let's be off.
Yeah, he's in my party. Alright, we're chained together, good. What have you got? Cloth, scraps, gold, die. More stained pants. Ooh, lockpick. Actually, what has he got? Oh, he has pants too, never mind. Okay, that's Fane's notebook, so let's read this. That did nothing. I didn't learn any recipes. Okay. Did I learn any? Oh, yes. Okay, what's this? I learned adrenaline. Gain 2 AP immediately, but lose 2 AP next turn. Okay. I don't particularly care for Deadly Flourish. That can go there. That can get off my bar. That can get off my bar. I've got 2 available memory slots. I don't know. I want something that clears effects. So... if I want to get rid of Death Fog, I have to use Steam and Fire. Water and fire to make steam, or I could use the tornado skill, but every other effect gets taken away by throwing dirt at the ground. It doesn't look like I have it yet. What are these? I mean, I could learn the restoration myself. Armor of Frost as well is a good one. Alright, I'll learn. Oh wait, I need Hydros Fist. Hydros Fist. Oh, I need to level up. Where's the air surge? All air damage. I've got 1 available point, so I want Hydrosophist now. And then let's go with let's go with telekinesis. That way I can move things that are heavy. That'll be a really good skill to have. Alright, now Hydrosophist. So I can do that. Oh, I've got 4 slots now. Okay, never mind. Alright, so I want the daggers as well. Backlash is a good skill. I'll check that up there. Throwing knife is a good range skill for a rogue. Armor of Frost, maybe? I don't particularly care about chloroform. Yeah, I'll go with Armor of Frost. Alright. Shows how much I was paying attention. What's up here? My poison was blocked.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Gently ask the shaking child what's wrong.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Let's ask her why she was crying. Or squint and say she looks just like a warrior princess you used to know. Yeah, let's say that.
A wide grin cracks across the child's face through her tears, showing two big gaps where her front teeth should be. She laughs.
No, that's cute.
Really? Yeah. Warrior Princess Coral. You're nice. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
The child wipes her eyes and, grinning, plunks herself down on the earthen ground. She starts tracing shapes, hearts, stars, and diamonds into the dirt.
What did she give me? Wait, let's read Fane's notebook. This notebook's filled with meticulous notes observing the traits and habits of mortal races. It details the food they eat, the clothes they wear, and the speech patterns. Also includes some rather confused diagrams about their mating habits. Man's writing of erotica. Alright. She gave me something, I don't know what it was. Come over here.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Ask her to slow down and explain what she means, because all the rest are outlaw, kind of, and I don't want to be mean.
Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave. But...
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Please, do not lead anyone here.
Okay, I won't. What can I steal? Oh, everything's red. I'll get in trouble if I take it. I'll take the Whisperwood though. I know the turtles turn on me at one point. I go over here. Yep.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Are you within range? No. What do you mean it's still too far? I am as close as I can fucking be.
I'm ready.
Right, yeah. Backstab critical. Okay, there's one more turtle. And now my dude's got status effects all over me. I'm so far away. Ugh, are you kidding me? Fuck it, let's just use 2 AP and get over there. Oh wait, is it because I walked in the water? Oh, you ran away from me anyway. For fuck's sake. Alright, what have you got? Raise target intact corpse as a bloated corpse. Bloated corpse lasts 5 turns and is deceptively volatile. I need to clear up his bar as well. And then I'll just stab him, I guess. Let's loot their shit. Ooh, hello, hello. What's that? A wand. I'll equip that, but you can have this. And let's go to the bloated corpse. Soggy diary. Alright, it's just talking about how he kind of just got fucking abandoned.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Yeah.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Ooh, water essence. What's over here? Some chests. That one's locked. Now I can read that. Craft that, sorry. My brain's still going burr. My thievery level's too low. What if I try as this guy? Alright, I guess I'm coming back to that one. Fish. I have fish. A boat. People fighting.
Where are you planning to go, Elf? You've already wrecked the ship and butchered the crew.
No. They kill themselves when they steal my spores. I warn them they are volatile. Now I warn you. Tell me where they send the rest, or more Magisters die.
Let's keep quiet and listen.
It's Magisters you want, is it? Plenty of those at Fort George, Sorcerer. Why don't you...
Sir, we've got company.
Magister Elwyn has a surprisingly familiar voice. Pretty sure this guy does a lot of voiceovers. Pretty sure he's in a lot of famous cartoons as well. I just don't know his fucking name.
Ah. Planning an ambush with this scion, were you?
Raise our hands, none of our business. Lie, just hope to find some salvage. Nod toward the concerned elf. This was hardly an ambush. Offer to subdue their prisoner for safe passage off the island, or give an elf. Warn the Magister she is the scion you're bound to protect her. I know what happens in the end, but I'm gonna give the elf answer.
You can store the mystical elven faff. I was there when the death fog fell on your forests. Your hedge magic weren't much use then, eh?
You. I tried to give you a chance. More than your divine order give mine.
Oh, sir. Her armor.
The scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils, as if made of living vines.
No more chances.
Now she's got some armor. She got the paints.
I've got a new stick for you to chew on.
She used fortify. They missed her. Alright, backstab critical. Oh, I've only got one dagger. This would be so much better if I had two. End turn. Oh, my guy's gonna get clobbered. I said I was gonna sort out his fucking things too, and I didn't. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I can't move, I'm crippled. Shit. Damn it! He was blocked by sleeping. What can this do? Oh, explodes on all nearby characters. Let's hope it doesn't hit my guy. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Miss me. I just realized there was like 4 of them and 3 of us. Got him. Oh, do I have that ability where I can no. I didn't get that ability. I got the other one, didn't I? Alright, I can't use that, so I'm gonna jump behind you. Backstab. God damn it. Carve you up. Fuck your dog off. Okay, all of my abilities are on cooldown. Can I fucking move? Not enough AP points to reach destination. I'm not going up there. I'm trying to go down here. My turn. Get fucked, dog. Now I think there's only one of them. All of his abilities are still wait, why did I poison myself? I didn't know he had this ability, but let's go with it.
The elf murmurs, stroking her armor as if
Alright, I need to sort out whose abilities.
It is incomplete and made, it seems, from the vines themselves.
The spores grieve. They wish only to create, not kill. This is why they grow armor from the vines, do you see? To protect me.
You're still covered in dry mud. What are you talking about?
It is the Magisters who destroy, who separate the spores, anger them.
Let's give her an elf answer. Armor from vines, so you know creation magic when you see it. Why do I need 200 subs to do a shui? Because that means I have to put on a webcam as well.
Older. Powerful enough to restore our forests, perhaps. But the Magisters capture me before I can try. They send most of them away, and in wrong hands. Magister hands.
She gestures at the entangled corpses, vines still spattering gore onto the deck.
There is a lot of blood here. I could have healed a lot if I had that ability. She could restore the forests of a homeland.
That or create a new one. Anything is possible. The honor is alive. Do you see?
200 subs is worth doing a shui on stream for me.
Think what else they grow. I complete the
Just
armor.
because you do it for cheaper, alright? Know your worth, Bunions. Remind her she's stuck on an island. It will be my honor to aid a scion. Oh, but I know her end goal and I hate it. She sounds insane. You should have left it to the Magisters. Demand the armor, you'll put it to better use. Let's just remind her she's stuck on an island.
It does not matter. My spores go and so I follow, wherever the armor leads. It is impatient to be gone, but I thank you for your help. You saved more than one elf today.
Sure I did. Okay, time to loot. God, there's so many corpses here that have fucking nothing. Oh, an eyeball. Fuck yeah. A dinner plate.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse. After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it.
Let's inspect him.
The vines have split the corpse's chest with incredible force. Thin roots wriggle from limbs and nail beds, anchoring it to the ground. The vines encircle a rough depression, as if something held there was violently torn free.
I'm not going to touch them because I know that would kill me. Let's just keep looting some corpses. Any more bodies? Yes. Gimme, gimme. Free monies. Oh wait, can I use the... Oh no, I can't. Oh. Why did I just get XP? Oh no, he's healing, that's why. I'm like, what the fuck? Flawed contamination spore.
Nice.
I don't know what that is, but let's pick it up anyway. Let's try not to die. The man has first list prisoners bound for Fort Joy, one named Circle with notes scribbled in the margin. Diana, this elfish trouble calls herself a scion. Has some strange spores, very angry when confiscated, sending 3 samples back for further research, 2 to Black Pit's Wonder Arcs, keeping the remaining 2 for Alexander. Okay, so there are 2 spores here that I can pick up. I don't know where they are though. Okay, did I not learn that? Or is that just a really shitty thing? Hang on, what is that? That's just inkpot and parchment. Alright, this guy. This guy has shit all over his bar. Wait, is that the... Oh no, that's the OP one, sorry. Okay, looks good. But what are these? These are... Okay. He's a necromancer. Unlock range attack for your incarnate. Target a ground surface and conjure a totem for the corresponding element. Each turn, this totem will fire projectile at enemies in sight. Dimensional bolt. Actually, I kind of like the totem. I don't have the fucking occultist thing though. Hey. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a heal. Alright. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Now we can get off this boat. Oh. Oh wait, no, I can't. There's no point. Because he's contaminated. There's a thing here I can loot though. Alright, so if I am this guy, I stand here and then I use this ability. I can use it either on myself or on another person. Good, good, good. Alright, let's try and go into Fort Joy. Don't think I can get down there. I know I can teleport with the glove. And there's another ability I can learn later that just teleports. Yes, we didn't lead anyone here. At least the little girl's happy now and not crying. Joy Beach. Wait, what's here? Why is this dude still healing? What's that? Oh, a wand. He can use a dagger because he's a witch. I don't think he'll be able to use the wand properly. He's a necromancer though. Alright, up we go.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Okay.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Make myself small. I'd rather not get noticed. Step forward, saying injustice at best and cruelty at worst. Shout that whether she's telling truth or lies, you won't find out by mutilating her. Give a Sebble answer. Looks like little Miss Lizard is in a spot of trouble. This is going to be a delight to watch. Scholar quietly mused that if they wanted to keep a lot of their magisters in check at once, the spectacle is the way to do it, or outlaw wins. If they want info, gold will buy more than torture. Let's go with an outlaw.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She...
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us...
Didn't she get ordered to cut out her tongue because she wasn't lying? I'm so confused.
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste.
Her ability to do what she just did.
Needed elsewhere.
Don't you hear? The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
He with Flesh and Bone was just another lizard, a clean kill from the wrong killer, or to hell with her. Yeah, clean kill.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
Thanks for your insight, Vane. Oh, she's got some shit. Oh, Atusa's leg. Yummy. Oh, another healing potion. Some more essence. Nice. Gotta get that out of the bar, though. There we go. I'm in Fort Joy. And I'm going to save it here.
Your grift teaches you to bully others.
So, I'm going to continue this another time. Thanks for sticking by the stream. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I didn't because it fucking bugged out on me. It's whatever. I'll see you guys again sometime.